Hi, boys and girls, it's Mrs. Croto. Today I'm going to show you how you can request books from the online library catalog. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the Thorntons Ferry Library site. This is a space that you should be pretty familiar with. It's the same place that you go when you are doing your remote library lessons or your independent and extension lessons from home. Up at the top of the page, you'll see that there are different headings. You're going to click on the heading that says Library Resources, and that will bring you to this page where you see this cute little smiling computer and a section that says Book Requests. So, this is a list of the steps that you would follow if you wanted to request or reserve a book from the online library catalog, and I'm going to walk you through these steps today. So the first thing you're going to do is visit the online catalog by clicking here. And this should bring you directly to the Merrimack School District Library Program. The first thing you're going to want to do is check up at the top here to make sure that your school is the school that's selected. So we want it to say Thorntons Ferry. And if it doesn't, this is a drop-down menu, so you can choose Thorntons Ferry from the list. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to log on. Logging on lets us know who you are. So when you do reserve a book, it will send a list to Mrs. Nato and I with your name and the book that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and log on. And your logon is your username, your first name, dot your last name, and your password. It's the same login that you use for your Chromebook or your iPad. So you're going to enter that in and click log on. Okay. And then the first screen you'll see is a screen that shows what you've already reserved, what books you have out. That's helpful information. But if you're here and you want to browse and you're reserving books, you're going to go to the home screen. Okay. And when you're on the home screen, now you have different options for how you can search for books. So you can search for a title of a specific book. You can search by an author that you're interested in. You can search a subject that you want to learn more about. You can look for a specific series. So let's say I was interested in books about dogs. I might do a subject search. So I might type in dogs and hit subject. And now that's going to give me a list of books that have dogs as the characters in the book, and also books that have information about dogs, all different resources with dogs. Now, let's say I wanted to look for a specific title and I'm interested in reading Dog Man. I would put in Dog Man. I can click on the specific book if I know which one I want, or Dog Man to see all of the books. And then I click title. And this will show me all the books that we have in the library with the title Dog Man. So from this, I can pick out which book I want to reserve. So Mrs. Croto is going to reserve Dog Man and Cat Kid. And so now in this screen, I'm going to go over to the side where I see the reserve button. And reserve means you want it set aside so that you can pick it up. And then I'm going to look on the Thorntons Ferry list and see, yep, there's one available here. And I'm going to click on reserve. And now it tells me, please confirm that you want to reserve this, Dog Man and Cat Kid. I'm going to say okay. And now it says item reserved successfully. And what that means is that Mrs. Nato and I will get a list of the books that kids are reserving. We will put them all together for you in a bag with your name on it, and we will have that set aside for you to pick up in the office at Thorntons Ferry.